When you are a student at a school or a college, you need to write a lot of essays, papers, and do a lot of assignments. While writing these assignments, the first step is to collect the information. But where do you get the information? You can get the information from various sources such as websites and blogs, newspapers, journal articles, theses, books, even video and audio in the internet. And when you find the information you need, can you copy them directly? No, because when you copy directly without giving proper credit to the source, you could get into the trouble because of plagiarism. Plagiarism is when you use someone else's information without giving credit to the author. In USA only, about 20 to 30% of international students are found doing some form of plagiarism. If you are found doing plagiarism, you could fail in your course and even get expelled from the university or school. Nowadays, a lot of students use ChatGPT to write essay and solve their homework. Although you can use the information given by ChatGPT, you still need to do a fact check and provide credit to the original author, as ChatGPT is not the original author. So what is the solution? Well, you can use information from other sources because you cannot write everything on your own. As long as you write the name of author and the source, you're okay. Including the name of author in your assignment is called citation, whereas when you provide the list of all the sources at the end of your assignment, it's called references. Citation appears in the body of your paper. That's why it's called in-text citation, whereas references appear at the end. Let's look closely to this paper. As you can see here in introduction, you can see a lot of citations highlighted. For example, Wicks and Nicole, 2006, Appleby et al., 2002, Lay et al., 2011, Scholes et al., 2011, and so on. Now let's go to the end of this paper. You can see the list of all the sources that have been cited in the paper. Let's look at another example. Can you see the citation here in introduction? It's a little different here. Can you notice numbers inside square brackets? For example, 1 and 2 here, 3 here, and 4 here. Well, there are citations in this paper. This is just a different way to do citation compared to the example before. Now let's go to the end of this paper. You can see the list of all the sources that have been cited in the paper. Now let's put first example in the left and second example in the right. Let's look at the citations of both papers. First one has name of author and year of publication, whereas second one has only the number at the end of sentences. Can you see the difference? First one is called name and year system, and second one is called numeric system. Both of them are very popular. When you are writing your assignment or paper, you need to find first what style to follow. You can simply ask your teacher to find out what style you need to use. Let's move all the way down to end of these papers. Can you see the difference here in the way they have put reference? First one has list of references arranged alphabetically. For example, first one starts with Alvino, second one Appleby, and third one Boubier. Whereas second paper has list of references arranged numerically as 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. As you can see here, 1 is Hill and 2 is Prince, and so on. We will talk about what goes in the citation and reference later on. But before that, let's add another paper here. Can you see some citations in the first paragraph? Well, there are few citations. Learner 24 here, Burden and Safer 133 here, Green 244 here, and Learner 177 here. Can you see how it is different from previous examples? First one has name and year. Second one has number only. And this one has name and page number. 24, 133, 244, and 177 are the page number from where information was sourced. Now let's go to the end of this paper. You can see the list of references here which are arranged alphabetically. However, the style is different than first and second examples. By now, you must have understood there are different citation styles. Now let's learn about them. First paper has followed APA style. Second paper has followed Vancouver style. And third paper has followed MLA style. Interesting thing is different journals follow different styles. If you want to publish in their journal, you have to follow their style, otherwise your paper may be rejected. APA style is used in the fields such as education, psychology, and science. Vancouver style is mostly used by medicine, and MLA style is used by humanities. You must have heard journal called Nature. This is one of the articles published in Journal of Nature called Cell Research, and as you can see here, it uses numeric citation style, which is very close to Vancouver style. If you look closely in this paper, there are numbers but not inside brackets. Now let's have a closer look at the in-text citation and references. On the left side is APA style, middle is MLA style, and right is Vancouver style. Let's learn about APA first. For APA, in-text citation has two components: author's last name and date of publication. For example, Thomas 2022, where Thomas is the last name of the author and 2022 is a date when the paper was published. Now let's look at these two sentences. First sentence: ammonia causes reduction in food intake of birds. Thomas 2004. Second sentence: Thomas 2004 reported reduced food intake in birds due to ammonia. In first sentence, we have in-text citation at the end of the sentence, and in second sentence, we have in-text citation at the start. And first one is called parenthetical citation, and second one is called narrative citation. Parenthetical at the end and narrative at the start. Now there are some variations here if we have different situations. If we have two authors, it becomes, instead of just Thomas here, we replace it by Thomas and John's 2004 here, where Thomas and John's are two authors of the paper, and Thomas and John's 2004 here. And three or more authors, it becomes Thomas et al. 2004 here, and Thomas et al. 2004 here. Can you see how it's getting changed in each situation? To learn more about in-text citation, please click the I button. Now let's do same thing for MLA. MLA in-text citation also has mainly two components: author's last name and page number. For example, Thomas 23, where Thomas is the last name of the author and 23 is a page number where you found the information. Now let's look at these two sentences. First sentence: by 1970, population dropped to 5,000. Thomas 23. Second sentence: Thomas reported drop in population up to 5,000 by 1970. 23. In the first sentence, we have in-text citation at the end of the sentence, and in second sentence, we have author's name at the start and page number at the end. And this is called parenthetical citation, and this is called narrative citation. Like APA, MLA citation also has some variations. Two authors, it becomes Thomas and John's 23 here, and Thomas and John's here. And three or more authors, it becomes Thomas et al. 23 here, and Thomas et al. here. Can you see how it's getting changed in each situation? To learn more about MLA in text citation, please click the I button. Now let's learn about Vancouver style. The key difference between other citation style and Vancouver is other styles use author's name and date or page number. However, Vancouver style uses number, and the number could range from 1 to 10, 20, 30, and so on. Number can appear at the end of the sentence or somewhere inside the sentence. Number can be put in superscript depending on the requirement of journal as shown here. The first sentence here is parenthetical citation, and second sentence is narrative citation. As you can see here, in narrative citation, we have used author's name. So guys, by now you have learned about in-text citation. Now let's learn about references which appear at the end of your essay or paper. Let's look at three types of references again. This is references organized for APA style. This is references organized for MLA style. And this is reference organized for Vancouver style. Let's look at this reference closely from APA style. From here to here is the name of authors. This is date. This is the title of the article. This is the journal name. This is the volume and this is page number. So in APA style, you need author's name, date, title of paper, name of journal, volume and page number. There will be some changes when you reference websites, books and other documents. For details, click video in the I button. Remember that all the references in APA format are organized alphabetically as you can see here. Now let's look closely at this reference from MLA style. Here this is the name, this is title, this is publishing company and this is date. So in general, in MLA citation, you need author's name, title of the article, publishing house or journal and date. To learn more about MLA, click the I button. Remember that all the references in MLA formats are also organized alphabetically as shown here. Now let's look at this reference closely from Vancouver style. Here the reference list has started with number 1, then 2 and then 3 and it is not organized alphabetically. So in this style, references are listed numerically. As you can see here, this has author's name, title of paper, journal name, date, volume and page number. That means in general Vancouver style, citation needs author's name, title, journal name, date, volume and page number. However, there will be some minor variations based on source or journal. So guys, that's it for today's video. Before we wrap up, here is the summary of today's video. Always give credit to the original authors. There are different styles of citation and referencing. In text, citation appears in the body. Reference list appears at the end of the paper. Check with your teacher to know which style you need to follow. I hope today's video was useful. Please do not forget to subscribe to our channel. We will see you again in next video. Until then, watch We Inspire and keep inspiring.